Congratulations! It's step number 28 of the Rewire and Refocus journey, and you did it. Thank you for being here and on this journey, and I am so excited that you're here, that you've made it, and that you have chosen yourself over these past many months that we have been doing this. I thought it was going to be a journey that I did to finish out 2024, and now it is more than mid-year of 2025, and we are finally towards the end. And today is all about celebrating and continuing to pursue your goals no matter what happens, no matter how much longer it ends up taking. It is all about you pursuing you. So take some time for you, and there's 3 ways we'll talk about how you can celebrate you, but mostly I hope that you can take away that you can do it. Anything that you set your mind to, you can do, and you can pursue it, because life is yours. This life is yours, and you have been gifted this chance to pursue whatever you want. The chance of being born is 1 in 400 trillion. That is statistically more significant than any other pursuit that you could possibly have in this world. You have already done the most difficult thing that you possibly could, and it was the very first thing that you did on this planet. So everything else that you want to pursue is far more possible, and you've already beat the odds. You are a lucky one. So I hope that this entire journey has shown you that you can do it, that everything actually will be okay, and that as long as you continue to show up for yourself, no matter how many weeks it's been since the last time you did, that you can keep going. So figure out a way to celebrate. Maybe it's going to grab a cupcake, or going to the movies, or hanging out with your friends, or going for a nice dinner. But mark this occasion that you made it to this day, that you chose yourself 28 times. You were either writing something down, or you were changing how you were thinking, or you were creating a habit or letting go of a habit, or thinking a new way, or moving towards a goal, or moving towards a better version of yourself. All of this you did, and it's time for you to celebrate. So this video is going to be fairly short so that you can show up for yourself and say, you know what, you did it. Congratulations. And if you have been writing along this journey, or you have been making notes along the way, I invite you now to go back and take a look at it, to review who you were when we started this back in November of 24, and who you are now in July, August of 2025. What has changed in these past 8 months? Sit with that. Sit with the idea that change comes whether we are pursuing it or not, whether we intentionally are moving towards a different version of ourselves or not. Change is happening no matter what. So go through what you've done. Think back on it. Think back on how you were thinking before. What is different? How do you show up to situations differently? And what does it mean to you? I personally have gone through quite a few different phases since then. I've changed my location where I live 3 times in the past 8 months or so, but all of it has been in the pursuit of being the greatest version of myself, in the sense that I'm around people that I care about. I'm in places that I want to be, and when I'm not, I give myself the freedom to realize why. I was on a 4 or 5 week long trip for work, which is why these last few videos are so far apart, but there are so many excuses that we can come up with. The dog ate my homework is an old excuse, isn't it? Okay, maybe it did, but what are you gonna do about it now? That time had elapsed, and I could not get myself to do anything during that time because I was so stressed out, and I was so focused on what I was doing for work. But that doesn't mean that when that settles out that I can't come back to the things that mean so much to me. So I take that lesson with me, that as long as I come back, as long as I refocus, I can pursue the thing that I want to. And that no matter how many times we stray off the path, as long as we get back on it, we are doing the thing. We're making it happen. We are becoming the greatest version of ourselves. And every day we get a choice. And if we look back and decide like, I could have done better yesterday, choose to do better today. Take that wisdom from what happened yesterday and move forward. And there's plenty of stories that came from that trip that I will share eventually. But the biggest one is that no matter what happens, it was me at the end of the day that I had to depend on when nothing else was going right. And one of the biggest things was I was in Switzerland for 2 weeks, and then I had to go to Germany for the last week from my work trip. And I showed up and I didn't have any euros, so I could not take a taxi to the hotel that I was supposed to go to. My phone was almost dead. I didn't have money. I couldn't pull money out with my debit card. I didn't have anyone to contact, and it was gonna start raining, and the hotel was an hour and a half away. So it was me against the music, and I had my very heavy backpack with 2 laptops in it, had all the clothes that I had been dragging across Europe with me, and I had a decision to make. It was either walk to the hotel, try to call someone to figure it out, see if anybody would be willing to exchange dollars for euros because the banks for some reason couldn't do it. And at the end, all I had was me and the music. And the time was running, because if my phone died and I was left out in the middle of nowhere, I would not be able to contact anyone, and it was gonna get dark because it was already 4:00 and it was raining. So what ended up happening was I carried all of my heavy stuff an hour and a half to the hotel, and about 40 minutes in, it started raining, and it started pouring by the very end. But I made it, and for some reason, I wrapped up my laptop in one of my waterproof jackets and all of the cords for the electronics deep into the suitcase, so nothing got wet, nothing got destroyed. I made it to the hotel, got to my room, showered, and then definitely was upset, but also proud, because I had no one else to rely on except for myself. I made it happen. And that may not be the craziest travel story that I have. It's definitely up there, but the main point is that you can count on you because you've done it before. And when it gets to that level and you only have yourself to depend on and you figure it out, then you definitely know that whatever else you can do that is required of you, you can figure that out too. So go and celebrate. I then went and had a Thai curry with some rice after that, and then I went to sleep. So go and have your own version of a celebration. Go relax, take the rest of the day or evening off, and just relish in the fact that you made it. You did it, and whatever you pursue next, you get to take this journey with you. All of the challenges that you faced and overcame, you get to do that. So you did it. I'm so proud of you. So excited to see what you do next. Share everything that has happened down below, and I will see you very soon. I hope you have an amazing week.